Hello everyone, it is AKARI, consistently making mistakes on the same art piece since 2019. Yes, dear viewer, today I will show you some old art of mine, begrudgingly. You see, I have unintentionally created a challenge where I redraw an art piece I made back on the old days of 2019. It's supposed to be a yearly thing, but because I am very forgetful, I missed some years. So I just have the original 2019 version and the 2021 and 2023 versions. And they are certainly a drawing. And as I was drawing this 2024 version, I realized I made this challenge every time my art style changed significantly. Because most don't even look like the same style. Like, my style has gone and I'm sure we'll go through many ups and downs. But like, what the heck? These look like different people drew them. And I swear I am the same AKARI that drew all of them. I was just very indecisive about my style. Today I think I got it on a place I kind of like it, but quote me on that later and I'm sure I'll be wrong. Remember, future artist you is always looking down on your today art. That's just how it goes. Though remember not to be too harsh on yourself, because getting your art style as you like it is very hard and takes time and a lot of effort and maybe sleepless nights. Hopefully not the latter one, but I'm sure you watching do it all the time, huh? Anyways, let's go! Let's redraw this piece! To start, a bit of backstory. The original piece was made back in December of 2019 when the Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind trailer dropped. And yes, for those who don't know, I am a Kingdom Hearts fan, been one for a while, and yes, I don't know what the lore even is. I just accept and enjoy the chaos as it is. And you bet when I got the news that I would be able to play as Kairi, you know, the one character that is always made fun of because she doesn't do anything on the whole series, I was ecstatic. Kairi was finally throwing hands! Holy cannoli, this is the best DLC ever! And so, dear viewer, that's how the Kairi Day was born, and the whole fandom rejoiced. And that's why I drew that piece in like 2 hours. I certainly did not spend my time on it, but hey, KH3 Remind was a very good DLC. Fast forward to 2021 and yikes, I don't like it at all, why did I post it? And so the same story repeats for all the years this challenge was made, including these years, because oh my god, I really wanted to improve on last year's piece. I mean, it's not like the worst thing ever, but I think we can do a bit better now. Which, speaking of, let's talk about this year's art. After a brief intermission, yes, we're back at being annoying. I would really appreciate it if you sub to this channel. You may have not noticed, but I like to draw sometimes. And well, it is tough. With the art reposts and God forbid AI nowadays. But if you like to support me and my art, liking this video and subscribing to this channel is a huge help. And you know, it would be pretty neat if you subscribed. So thank you to everyone who did. Anyways, let's go back to the video. On this year's entry, I wanted to focus a bit more on 3 things: anatomy, composition, and effects, since the last entry just did not work as well as I thought it would at the moment. I was super proud of that piece, but oh no, art styles. And that's the thing with art styles, you simply cannot escape the fundamental parts of your style. People often ask like, how does one get their art style? And I'm always like, buddy, you cannot escape it. It's always with you, you cannot escape it. It just changes over time as your visual library and preference and skills do. And that's the science behind art styles. It all boils down to learning what you like on your art. It's just a mishmash of all the things you like on art. That's it. So my hot take on art styles is just look at examples that inspire you and make art studies of those styles. Of course, just don't trace it and claim it as yours. Just don't, that's not nice. Though, anyways, tangent aside again. On the effects front, I think I made huge strides since last time. To start, I think the colors look way better on this one, because they are so much more saturated and vibrant. That's one of the things I didn't like about any of the other pieces. The colors just look washed out and kind of depressing. and the effects are supposed to be like literally Disney magic. Why did I desaturate it so much? I have no idea. My best guess is that at the time I really liked pastel colors, and I do not see any other reason why. One thing I wish I had done, and I realized this later, is that I want to make the beams of light or magic or whatever a bit more dynamic. They are kind of stiff, but I think they work better on this piece than in the others. I think for that to work, I'd have to change the composition, which I didn't want to change a lot this time. Which brings us to our next point about composition, coincidentally. As I said, I wanted to preserve the original placing of the stuff, but it just wasn't coming along, like, at all. So in a fit of desperation to save this piece, I said, screw that, this will look so much better with a tilt of the camera. And tilt of the camera I did, and I think I made miracles to the image. This is not a praise, the composition on the original piece is just that simple. But after that, I left the composition alone. It's okay, this is fine. And anatomy-wise, oh, there's the changes, so many changes. On this piece, my style did a complete 180 on the direction of last one. 2023's version, I wanted to lean into the cartooniness of my style. But this time, I wanted to lean more into the game models, semi-realistic anime style thing. I didn't want to replicate the style, but I wanted more human adjacent proportions, you know? And this is not realism, nor semi-realism, nor anything close. It's far too different from that, but I think the proportions and the style work so much better on this piece. And focusing on her face, I wanted to give her more of a warrior expression, because Kairi has been set aside for so long. I think that when she gets a keyblade and someone to fight, the girlie would throw some hands. Though I did keep some of the more delicate features on her face. And as is the norm, I love rendering and inking the hair. I think it looks very good on the final art. But with a few tweaks in here and there, and adding my signature and adding the date, haha, I did remember to put the date this time, the piece was completely done. Here it is compared to the other years. We have 4 years in a row. Do tell me which one is your favorite, and if I did improve on this one. I think I did, but hey, opinions of others are important, you know? And do let me know if you'd like to see me do any challenge in specific. I am open to suggestions, as I always say. I really hope you enjoyed this blast into the past. But before we go, here goes a very special shout out to this channel's members. Kyo, Servando Verdugo, and Cami M. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. And thank you, lovely viewer, for watching the video. But for now, I think I should stop rambling. Anyways, I have been Akari-san. Keep drawing and stay rad. See you on the next one. Bye bye!